Imagine a string of tiny islands, scattered like jewels across brilliant turquoise water. Each one is a world unto itself, fringed with swaying palms and surrounded by endless blue. The air is warm and heavy with the scent of salt and sun, and the only sounds are those of nature, soft, soothing, and timeless. This is the San Blas Archipelago, a place where nature is the main attraction, and life is beautifully simple. Here, the islands stretch out in a dazzling mosaic, untouched by the rush of modern life. There are no roads, no cars, and no towering buildings to break the horizon, just the pure, unfiltered beauty of the Caribbean. Here, the soundtrack is the gentle lapping of waves and the rustle of palm leaves in the warm Caribbean breeze. The rhythm of the sea sets the pace for each day, inviting you to slow down and savor every moment. Even the wind seems to whisper stories of the island's ancient past. The allure of San Blas lies in its untouched beauty. No towering hotels, just humble thatched roof huts built by the people who have called these islands home for generations. The Cunayala, the indigenous guardians of this paradise, live in harmony with the land and sea, preserving traditions that have endured for centuries. The islands invite you to be present. Watch pelicans dive gracefully into crystal clear water. Feel the soft, powdery sand beneath your feet and let the sun warm your skin. Every step here is a reminder to reconnect with the world around you, to notice the small wonders that often go unseen. And when night falls, gaze at a sky bursting with stars, unspoiled by city lights. The Milky Way stretches overhead, a dazzling reminder of how vast and magical our universe truly is. It's a nightly show that never fails to inspire awe. This is more than a holiday. It's a chance to step into a different way of life, even if only for a little while. Arriving by boat, you leave the world behind and enter a realm where time slows down, and the simple pleasures of life take center stage. Hammocks sway in the breeze, and the days unfold gently, one after another. The greatest luxuries here aren't things, but moments, a shared laugh with friends or locals, the feeling of belonging to a community, even if just for a day. These are the memories that linger long after you've left the islands behind. Dive beneath the surface and discover the vibrant colors of a coral reef teeming with life. Snorkeling here is like entering another world, where tropical fish dart among the corals and every glance reveals something new and extraordinary. Or simply pause to enjoy the simple joy of a sunset, as the sky blazes with color and the day gives way to night. It's a moment of pure peace, shared with those around you or savored in quiet solitude. So come with me. Let's explore this hidden gem, meet the remarkable people who protect it, and discover what makes San Blas so special. The Cunayala's stories, their art, and their way of life are woven into the very fabric of these islands, offering a rare glimpse into a culture that thrives in harmony with nature. The San Blas Archipelago is waiting, a perfect, unspoiled chapter in the story of our beautiful world. Here you'll find not just a destination, but a feeling of wonder, of connection, and of peace. Let the Caribbean breeze carry you away, if only for a moment, to a place where life is as it should be, simple, beautiful, and free. Getting to San Blas is an adventure in itself, a journey that begins long before you ever set foot on its sun-drenched shores. It's not just a trip, but a rite of passage for those seeking something extraordinary, far from the ordinary tourist trail. Tucked away on Panama's Caribbean coast, these islands aren't reached by a simple flight. Instead, they remain hidden, protected by distance and the wild beauty of the land and sea that surround them. Your journey begins in Panama City, a vibrant metropolis buzzing with life. Soon, you head east by 4x4 vehicle, leaving the city's skyscrapers behind for winding, bumpy roads that snake through dense, emerald green rainforest. The air grows thicker, the sounds of the jungle louder, and the sense of adventure more palpable with every passing mile. The landscape transforms dramatically. Lush hills and deep valleys unfold before you, each turn revealing breathtaking vistas. Mist rises from the treetops, and the anticipation builds as you realize you're venturing into a world few have seen. After 2.5 hours of winding roads and scenic beauty, you finally reach a small, bustling port, the gateway to the islands. Here, the mainland ends and the promise of paradise begins. At the dock, you board a motorboat, or lancha, captained by the Guna people, the proud guardians of these islands. The boat hums to life, and with a sense of excitement, you leave the mainland behind, crossing into the world of the Cunayala. The river slowly widens and gives way to the open Caribbean Sea. The air grows fresher, tinged with salt, and the water shifts from deep blue to a dazzling, almost unreal aquamarine. The horizon stretches endlessly ahead. The boat ride is exhilarating, skimming over calm, glassy waters, weaving between tangled mangroves and tiny islands. The sun warms your skin, the sea spray cools your face, and laughter echoes across the waves as you speed toward your destination. With each passing moment, the outside world fades away, replaced by a growing sense of peace and excitement. The worries of daily life seem to melt into the sea breeze, leaving only anticipation for what lies ahead. You're not just traveling to a destination, you're journeying into a different state of mind, where adventure, tranquility, and the promise of paradise await just beyond the horizon. There's a moment on the boat ride when the San Blas Islands first appear, scattered like emerald and ivory jewels on the distant horizon. The anticipation builds as the salty breeze brushes your face, and the gentle rocking of the boat hints at the adventure ahead. Each island seems to float atop the turquoise water, promising something magical just out of reach. As you draw closer, the islands reveal their secrets, miniature paradises fringed with powdery white sand, crowned with swaying coconut palms, and surrounded by water so clear it glows in the sunlight. The colors are almost unreal, a vivid palette of blues and greens that seem to belong in a dream. Stepping onto the soft sand, you feel the world shrink to this intimate, welcoming slice of paradise. The sand is warm beneath your feet, and every step feels like a gentle invitation to slow down and savor the moment. The hum of modern life fades away, replaced by the soothing rhythm of the waves, the whisper of the wind through the palms, and the distant calls of seabirds gliding overhead. Here, nature's soundtrack takes over, calming your mind and awakening your senses. Life here is slower, more connected to nature. You notice the simple beauty in every detail, the way the palm trees sway, the gentle splash of a fisherman's paddle, the inviting sway of a hammock in the shade. Time seems to stretch, giving you space to breathe and just be. You're greeted not by a hotel lobby, but by the warm smiles of your Guna hosts, who welcome you as if you're an old friend returning home. Their hospitality is genuine, rooted in tradition and a deep connection to these islands. Their welcome is heartfelt, making you feel like a guest in their home rather than a tourist passing through. You sense the pride they take in sharing their culture and way of life, and it's impossible not to feel honored by their generosity. In that moment, you realize this trip is about more than scenery. It's about connection, culture, and discovering a simpler, more meaningful way to experience the world. Sharing a meal, learning a few words in the Guna language, or simply listening to stories by the sea, you begin to understand the true spirit of the islands. The scale of everything feels intimate. You can walk across your island in minutes, exploring every corner and finding new wonders with each step. The sense of freedom is exhilarating, as if the whole island is yours to discover. The peace you feel is immediate and profound. Here, surrounded by nature and welcomed by the Guna people, you find a rare kind of tranquility, a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful dreams are the ones you can step into and call your own. To truly appreciate San Blas, you must meet its guardians, the Guna people. These islands are part of Gunayala, an autonomous territory governed by the Guna, who have preserved their culture and way of life for centuries. Guna society is matrilineal, with women holding respected roles and creating the iconic mola, vibrant textile art passed down through generations. Life centers around family and community, with decisions made collectively in the village meeting house, or congreso. As a visitor, you'll feel the warmth and cooperation that define Guna life. Respecting their culture is essential. Ask before taking photos, follow simple rules, and take your rubbish back to the mainland. By being a conscious traveler, you help preserve this unique paradise for generations to come. Waking up in San Blas is a gentle experience. No alarms, just sunlight and the sound of the sea. Step outside your cabana onto the sand, watch the sky shift from pink to blue, and let the day unfold at its own pace. After a simple breakfast of fresh fruit and coffee, the day is yours. Stroll the island, relax in a hammock, or simply exist in the moment. The calm, clear waters invite swimming, paddleboarding, or kayaking to a nearby sandbar. Children splash in the shallows, discovering shells and tiny crabs. As afternoon arrives, fishermen return with their catch, and local children play football on the sand. These quiet moments, watching daily life, feeling the gentle rhythm, create a deep connection to this timeless way of living. Here, you're reminded that true richness comes from simplicity. The island's pace encourages you to slow down and savor every moment. Meals in San Blas are fresh, simple, and delicious, prepared by your Guna hosts with whatever the sea provides that day. Expect whole fried fish, lobster, or crab, served with rice and patacones, crispy green plantains. Breakfast might be hoyaldras, a light fried bread with eggs and sweet tropical fruit. Meals are shared in open-air huts, creating a sociable communal atmosphere. The food is cooked with care, often over an open fire, connecting you directly to Guna tradition. Every meal is a reminder of your location. The fish on your plate was likely swimming nearby just hours before. This sea-to-table approach isn't a trend here, it's a way of life. Savoring these flavors, you taste the authenticity of the islands. The real magic of San Blas is revealed on the water. Daily boat tours with your Guna hosts take you to explore vibrant reefs, deserted islands, and natural swimming pools. Snorkeling is a highlight. Colorful fish dart among coral, and shipwrecks become thriving reefs. Island hopping lets you discover uninhabited gems, each with its own character. Stand waist-deep in crystal-clear water, far from any shore, and feel like you're in another world. Each day brings new discoveries and unforgettable moments. These adventures connect you to the wonder beneath the surface and the freedom of the open sea. In San Blas, every water journey is a memory in the making. The heart of San Blas is found in its people. Genuine connection with your Guna hosts transforms a beautiful escape into a meaningful experience. Spend time with a local family, watch a woman create a mola, or share stories over a meal. Visit a community island to see daily life. Children playing, men mending nets, families gathering outside their homes. These moments bridge cultures and create lasting memories. You'll remember the fisherman who guided your boat, the taste of a home-cooked meal, and the laughter of children. Behind every destination are people with stories and traditions that enrich your journey. By opening your heart, you become part of the San Blas story. The San Blas archipelago is just one beautiful chapter in the world's vast book. Let this journey inspire you to seek out your own adventures, step off the beaten path, embrace the unknown, and connect with people whose lives are different from your own. Travel is about gaining new eyes, not just seeing new sights. The memories you make, sunsets, shared meals, quiet reflections, are treasures that last a lifetime. These experiences build empathy, confidence, and a deeper understanding of the world. So, I invite you to wander, to be curious and open to the beauty around you. Pack your bag, leave room for new perspectives, and go find the places that make you feel alive. The world is waiting. What hidden gem will you discover next?